Hi there, this is the Faj Queen Trap and it's in the Fajorowitz variation of the Budapest counter gambit. I really love this one, although I'm not totally convinced of its soundness. After d4 knight f6, c4 e5 the Budapest, white captures, and knight e4 the trademark move of the Fajorowitz. White develops with knight f3, and immediately there's trouble with b6. Black is ushering in the white queen to get to d5. It looks either black has made a terrible blunder or black is being clever, since white might expect that after queen d5 perhaps black was planning bishop b4 check, and then the knight on e4 will trade with a minor piece, and then black can worry about the rook in the corner. But white goes for this anyway, queen d5, it seems okay. And white is usually surprised to find this move, bishop b7, immediately hitting the queen and giving up the bishop on b7. Well, the queen's gone so far already, doesn't want to waste time. It captures on b7, and then black plays knight c6. Now the queen realizes that she's about to get trapped and taken with the move. Knight c5 is going to get the queen, and usually players here with the white pieces are going to run with the queen and play queen a6, although this is not the best move at all. In fact, white here is losing, since black continues with not knight c5 but rather bishop b4 check. After white interposes with, say, bishop d2, now the knight jumps to c5. The white queen is all but lost. When she goes back to b5, that's her only flight square. Black has to tread carefully here and not play a6 immediately, rather bishop takes on d2, and after knight recaptures, a6 is picking up the queen and it's game over. It's a quick win for black. If instead of taking on b2, black would have played a6, then there's certainly compensation after queen takes on b4, giving up the queen, knight takes, and bishop takes, and there's a lot of play left in this position, and the battle will ensue. Let's go back now, and instead of the queen running to a6, there's absolute mayhem after moves such as bishop e3, making sure that knight can't get to c5. And I believe white's going to probably be better here. If black would try a6 with a new threat of rook to a7, picking up the queen, well, then white will continue with knight d4, planning to knight takes on c6. And after bishop to b4 check, if white here goes for knight d2, looks obvious but probably incorrect. Black will take on d2, white will take on c6, and then an interesting double check, knight f3, and after king d1, d takes c6, and there's a game on there. Probably black would be slightly better than in this position. However, the knight d2 move by white is not the best, and I think white would actually be winning after knight c3, and after knight takes on c3, white can take on c6, and I think it looks as if it's game over with a clear win for white in this position. Also, instead of bishop e3, white can also try knight d4, and will probably be better after bishop b4 and knight c3 again. So this has been an interesting trap. It's the Faj Queen Trap in the Fajorowitz variation of the Budapest. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.